Hey everyone, Stefan Rosner here with a special presentation of Hockey Night in New York presented by Blue Line Deli and Bagels. With the news of Zach Parise getting back on the ice, I had the opportunity to sit down with some current Islanders to talk about Parise's time on the team and their favorite memories. We want to send a special thanks to our sponsors, Blue Line Deli and Bagels, Main Street Board Game Cafe, and Razor and Kenneth Attorneys at Law for their continued support of the program. So with that, we start things off with Noah Dobson. So there was news yesterday that Parise was back skating. So I just wanted to ask you about, what did he mean to you personally the last couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, he meant a lot. I love the guy. I mean, he's one of the better guys that have been around. It's such a great room, like older guys that I've been able to be around, but he's definitely up there. Just the way he carries himself on and off the ice. He's a tremendous guy, and still talk to him here and there. He's always checking in, so he's definitely missed around here on the ice, but a lot off the ice as well. He brings a lot to the room.
And obviously, is there like one memory that stood out between you two, or something that he did, or you're like, you remember that for a while?
No, not one specific, I don't think. I mean, on the ice, I think last year I just remember like how many shots he would block. Like, it was crazy each game. I feel like he was just eating pucks. And he obviously had a heck of a year last year. He scored 20 still playing at a high level. So, and off the ice, we had lots of great memories too. A lot of fun golf rounds in the off season and stuff. So he's definitely missed around here, and I'm happy for him, whatever he chooses to do.
Up next is Matthew Barzal, a player who looked into the cameras at the Islanders golf outing and said, "Zach, if you're watching, get back here."
I mean, he's just a great guy. Like, he works hard, and for me, working out with him after practice and on off days and whatnot, and playing ping pong with him, and he's just light. You can jab him a little bit, and he's not one of those older guys that takes everything personal. He's very secure in himself, and just learn kind of like work ethic and being a leader. He's just solid all the time. Just funny, solid, works hard. He's just the epitome of like a good teammate.
While Bo Horvat only spent a couple of months with Parise, he said it was an honor to be his teammate. His interview up next.
Yeah, Zach was awesome. Very, very humble, and just a really good teammate. He supported everybody. He worked his back off every single night, despite anything. And I just think I really respected him for that, and just the way he played the game. And it was a pleasure to play with him. I'm glad I got the opportunity, and I know he hasn't officially announced his retirement yet, so hopefully we'll see him back here. Nice.
Is there one memory that sticks out to you? Maybe something he did in a game, or just anything about what he brought? Honestly,
just kind of everything collectively kind of stuck out. I think the way he forechecked, and he just never stopped moving his feet. And it was incredible to watch, a guy like that at his age, and to score 20 goals in his final season or whatever, if it's official. It was just impressive to watch.
Being from Minnesota, New York Islanders alternate captain Brock Nelson was watching Zach Parise's career from the beginning. He said that it was a surreal moment to share the ice with him in our next and final interview.
Guy I looked up to, and got to get into his little skating circle in Minnesota and saw how hard he worked with Diane, who now works a bit with us. Some skill skates on the side. I got to skate with him a bunch. I played tennis with him a bunch just to see how hard he works with everything. I think not even just hockey, just family, tennis, golf. I mean, he's dedicated and passionate about everything, which I think is inspiring. I think kind of transcends into those other facets beyond hockey, which I think is cool. So he's meant a lot. Got to know him, really well. Great family, great person. Obviously a great player for a long time, and guy that I got to watch going back to North Dakota days when I was younger. That was the closest game for us. So I remember, watching him there, and then when he goes to the Wild, same thing. So fun to eventually, as years pass, be in the same room and kind of learn and talk to him.
Was it a surreal moment when he, obviously you grew up watching him, but when he joins this team, like, this is Zach?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, you're probably like, wow, like, I can't believe, this is a guy you grew up watching a bit, for sure. But then I think that's part of what makes him so special too. He doesn't make you feel like you're intimidated or anything. I think he's open and welcoming and wanting to help. And for a guy that was 37, 38 here, he was still trying to work on his game and get better each and every day, which I think you're like, wow, like I can hop on board with that. And he pulled guys along with him.
That wraps it up, folks. Thanks a lot for checking out this special edition of Hockey Night in New York. Sean and I will be back live Sunday, October 29th at 8 p.m. with a very special guest that you won't want to miss. Don't forget to satisfy your hunger at Blue Line Deli and Bagels at 719 West Jericho Turnpike in Huntington. Unplug your game at Main Street Board Game Cafe at 307 Main Street in Huntington Village. And call Razor and Kenneth Attorneys at Law for a free consultation at 516-742-7600. We'll see you next time.